Good morning, great people. Well, that is if you are within the East African region and most of Africa, because if you're watching me from abroad, the time may be different. But hello to you, those of you who are watching me while it is evening, wherever you are, or you're watching in the night, or those who will be watching this on YouTube. Hello to you wherever you are. Hoping that you are well, you are of health, good health, that is, and of a sound mind, that your body is energized. And look, we are in our second half of the year. So I started talking about something, I call it the locker room talk. And because every time people get into the halftime in any sport, that is, they will get some tips and some talk from their coach. So this is CJ Atemo, the Sage, bringing you the locker room talk at halftime. And welcome to Wisdom Moments at K24 with me, CJ Atemo. If you are tuning in for the very first time, every Monday to Friday, 9:55 a.m., I'm right here giving you tips and giving you talks that will help you win in life, achieve your goals, look at life from a different perspective, and help you deal with the people around you as well as you deal with yourself and grow and become a better person, making better decisions. And I am so hopeful that I will be hearing from you about the testimonials of how well you are doing. There's so many of you who are getting in touch with us on the inboxes and Facebook and even in the DM and Instagram and email as well. There's an email address right on your screen, and they're telling me how well they are being empowered and equipped by these talks. And as long as it is benefiting you, then it is good and it is worth everything that we are doing. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo? If you haven't done that, kindly subscribe, CJ Atemo, and set notifications, because all these videos are uploaded right there. Set notifications so that every time they are, you will be able to watch, and then you can like, post your comments and share. Let your friends and the friends of your friends get to know what we are doing, and it will be a good thing. As we're talking about the locker room talk this week, as we're dealing with the locker room talk this week and talking about, just facing the second half, I said yesterday that one of the things you need to do is to create a new thing. It may be a routine, it may be finding a new thing to do, it may be finding a new hobby, it may be just a recipe, it may be whatever it is, just creating a change. Why? So that you can get unstuck in the thoughts of the year is gone and your goals are not being met and you have not achieved your purpose, so that you receive newness of life. So today I want to bring in my second thought, and that is dream wildly. Just dream wildly. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no limit to imagination. And you should never, ever limit your imagination, because nobody is going to tax you for imagining. Oh, I'm not trying to be political, but nobody will tax you for imagination. I don't know whether these guys will come up with the imagination tax, but see, nobody will tax you for imagination. You can dream as wild as you want. You can imagine as high as you want. Why is that important and significant to you? Because it gives you something to go after. It causes you to find a drive within yourself to try out the impossible. Now, the reason for dreaming wildly is so that even if you do not achieve it at 100%, you will have made great progress if you do 30%. There are certain dreams that if you were to ever achieve 25% of them, you will have done so much. And it is important for you then to challenge and motivate yourself in that kind of a way by having these wild dreams. Now, I've got to bring wild dreams into context. That they need to be dreams around your growth. They've got to be dreams around your finances, your peace, around your family, around whom you're trying to become, so that we don't have issues with, well, he said we need to have wild dreams. Now, I'm not just talking about wild dreams. No, I'm talking about things that have got to do with where you're going in life. Set very high goals for yourself. And somebody say that you set very high goals for yourself, so that even when you do not hit that mark, you will have really hit a high mark by any means. So for example, if I am an average 40% student, and I tell myself this time I'm going for 90, The people around me will laugh at me. It may look outrageous. It may look impossible, unattainable. It may look insurmountable. But if I tell myself I'm going for the 90 and then I hit 60, I have superseded my average of 40. So you need to go out there, dream wildly. Think about businesses that you can start. Think about property you can own. Think about buildings that you can put up. Go into spaces, walk into the lands, and imagine yourself putting up a whole estate in that place. How much will it cost you? How much will it cost you? And I love saying this when I have conversations with people and when I have talks, I love bringing out this. What is the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing that can happen to you if you walked into this vast space of land and began imagining that you could put up houses and a hospital and a school and all of that? What is the worst thing that can happen? So ladies and gentlemen, learn how to drive yourself to the place where you dream wildly. Some of us have stopped dreaming because of circumstances. Because right now, you are caught up in raising your family and your children. And if you're a mother, a stay-at-home mother, you begin to think that that is all that life has for you. If you're a man, you probably lost a job and you have tried a little bit here and there. Or your job is not an easy one. You work hard, 12 hours in a day. You probably are working either in an industrial area or the processing zone, the export processing zone, for example, and you have to put in hard hours into that. Or you are in business, you are out in the markets over there, and you are selling from morning till evening, and you do not see a way out. So you stop dreaming. You just begin thinking about how to manage where you are at right now, and you begin to feel that this is all you'll ever have. And yes, it is good for you to appreciate where you are where right now, but then it is also important for you to think about the wildest of what you could ever do, what you can actually become. Some of you need to begin imagining yourself getting into political leadership. Some of you need to begin imagining yourself setting up industries. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, don't stop dreaming. You know the way your children will come up and talk about things that they want to do. Dreaming wildly awakens the child in you. And you see, children are rarely stressed. Children live their life at a very simple place. And that's what you need, to find a child in you so that you can win the adult battles that you have in the second half of the year. So when you get into the place of dreaming wildly, get back into the child that is within you. Let that child begin to draw on paper the things that you were drawing when you were young and you believed you would become the president of the republic, or you were going to be a pilot, or you were going to become a lawyer, or you were going to become this. Let that child be awakened in you. And for your information, ladies and gentlemen, it is not too late for you to become a pilot if you are not. It's not too late for you to study law if you're not. It's not too late for you to pursue the dream that you desired when you were growing up. It's not too late. I have a friend who was going back to school and he was admitted to the bar during COVID, and the man was headed to 50s when he was admitted to the bar. He had gone through college, done different courses before, but his heart was in law, and he went back into it and was admitted in 2020 into the bar when he was approaching 50. It's not too late, and he's practicing right now, and he's doing other things as well. So do not limit yourself by what circumstances are throwing your way, and what people have made you believe, and what you have believed by yourself, and what the things of life have done to you, either because you started something and you failed, it didn't work somewhere, and so you decided to curtail and edit your dreams. Do not allow that to limit you. Find your energy in the inner child. Dream wildly. Well, that is all the time that I've had right here on Wisdom Moments on K24 with Miss CJ Atemo the Sage. Hoping that this is helpful to you. Please, one more time, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo, and set notifications so that every time we upload the videos, you'll be able to know. Then you can watch, like, post your comments, and share. Also, set a reminder for every Monday to Friday, 9:55 a.m. right here on K24, your favorite TV station. Let your friends know, let your family know, let your colleagues know, let your fraternity know that every Monday to Friday, 9:55 a.m., the Sage is coming right over here to bring you wisdom moments. Until the next time, keep it right here.